Hey, what's up, everyone? Anthony here, AFT Dog Training. If you haven't known, I had reached out to Steve Dale in concern about all the positive only force-free dog trainers and like Dr. Ian Dunbar forcing fear on the dogs to train, compulsion dog training, hanging dogs 3 or 4 feet off the ground. And this is clearly evident with anybody with a working brain, working set of eyes in the videos that I shared to him. His response back, as you can see, and you can read it as I'm here, he doesn't watch the videos. So he turns a blind eye to policing their own. And I was kind of talking to my buddy Jonas about this a little bit in writing, but we already police our own. The policing our own part on like regular balanced dog trainers, that's done with. We do that. We call out bad dog training. Positive only and force-free people do not. So not only do you have the balanced dog trainers policing their own, but then you have these crazy lunatics like Steve policing it too and not policing his own ideology, which is positive only and force-free. So he completely agrees from his response that screaming at a dog to teach them a threshold like Dr. Ian Dunbar is fine. So we can conclude that Steve Dale agrees screaming at a dog to teach them a threshold is perfectly fine. So he never addresses that. He talks about Dr. Ian Dunbar. He says that's perfectly fine. So dog owners out there, I purchased Steve's book. I'm a customer of his. In his book, he says not to do that. But in the email response back, Steve says, scream at the dog and you're okay. We're going to continue. Steve says here, I don't call myself a dog trainer. Really, Steve? If you don't call yourself a dog trainer, get out of the dog training world then. Stop telling what dog trainers like myself or my clients that own dogs or any dog owners out there how to train their dogs with what tools. Because clearly, the hypocrite that you are will not address the positively force-free dog trainers like Zach George hanging dogs, Victoria Stillwell hanging dogs, Jean Donaldson hanging dogs, Jean Donaldson letting her dog sexually climax on her leg for positive reinforcement. That should be on the front page of the newspapers. The dog humping her leg and saying this is an ambassador to Pet Professional Guild. Dog humping that leg, let the dog climax on the leg, and I'm not making this up. This is positive only force-free dog trainer. The videos are out there. So he doesn't even call himself a dog trainer, but he's going to tell you how to dog train. This is like the Dr. Ian Dunbars. You can't find, they're the ones that, I always say this, who knows more about policing? A police officer has been on the street policing the streets for 20 to 30 years, or somebody that just graduated with a PhD in criminal justice. Tell me who knows more. A teacher who's been teaching for 30 years in the classroom, or somebody that just graduated with a master's degree in education. I mean, you can't make this crap up. So Steve Dale has never trained a dog, ever. He admits it. I don't call myself a dog trainer, never have. He says I am a certified animal behavior consultant. If you have never trained a dog, could you be a consultant in animal behavior? That's like saying I never cooked my own meal, but I'm an expert in food. I never tattooed somebody, but I'm a tattoo expert. Are you kidding me? I can't even, it's hard for me to even grasp what, bullshit Steve Dale is spewing here. And then he goes, read my bio and then attack me. But at least understand who you are attacking. I have a very clear view on who, I'm not even attacking you now, dude. I'm asking you some questions. I'm asking you some questions as a customer of yours, you damn moron. The questions were very well out. Everyone's seen it. It was laid out very well in an email to you. Where was the positive reinforcement from the Zach George, Victoria Stillwell, Jean Donaldson, and Dr. Ian Dunbar? Because there was no positive reinforcement in those videos. It was negative reinforcement, positive punishment, and negative punishment. And you haven't said jack shit about banning their seminars. You're one of these people that are an expert in something that's never done it or lived it. And that's what's very, it makes me pissed off, man. And I'm sure others would agree with me. You can see the comments. They see that you wrote that you're not even a dog trainer. You're trying to dictate dog training tools. Are you a freaking moron? I will come on your show. I challenge you anytime to talk about dog training. I want to talk about the science of dog training. I don't give a shit about any study. If there's not a video attached to any study you're showing me, because I'll bring in my own study, how we took 4 quadriplegic dogs, they had no legs, and we had them climb trees using juicy treats. You can't disagree with it. It's in a study. It's that's why I don't agree with any study unless there's a video attached to it. So let's continue here. We disagree on the equipment. He says we don't agree regarding equipment. Yeah. What was so positive about the gentle leader that Victoria Stillwell was using and slamming the dog's head around? I challenge you. I'll let you put a prong collar on my neck. All right, Steve? And use it how I use it. Nice and gently, moving it around, this and that. Now, as long as I let you do that, I want to put the gentle lead. I want to wrap it around your head and whip your ass around. And you're going to tell me which one is what feels better. And after I'm done with that, I still want you to put the prong collar on, and I'll show you how to properly use, because Victoria Stillwell's ambassador to PPG. Best of the best, right? Zach George, best of the best. So I'm not even talking about putting the best of the best in there, because I don't even consider myself the best of the best. But I'll let you put the prong collar on and use it how I use it. And then I want to put a harness on you, wrap it around your shoulders and your neck, and drag you up in the air. Like Victoria Stillwell said in one of the videos. She said, all you got to do is lift the dog and choke him up off the air. I want to do that. We'll do it to each other. And then we're going to say which one's better. Because obviously, the snake oil salesman that you are won't address that. You never addressed any of the damn videos I sent you, man. If somebody sent me to critique videos, I would critique them like I have. And don't tell me you don't have time. I don't want to hear it, dude. I'm in the middle of going through my own medical issues. I can't even hardly walk. I got 3 children. I got 10 dogs in my house. I got dogs I'm rehabbing. I own 3 dog daycares. I got a bunch of real estate businesses I own. I got a loving wife. I got family. So don't tell me you don't have time. I don't want to hear that shit. Years ago when I was on the board, we convinced Nat Geo to provide warnings on the dog whisperer. You are a damn liar. That there just tells me enough about you, Steve. That you're just a piece of shit. There's nothing. I will read that to my kids and let them decide. I'm going to show them the Victoria Stillwell videos, which they already like. Dad, why is she hurting that dog? And the video of Zach George. And then I'm going to show them your response on how you wanted to get warnings on the Cesar Millan show. That's your propaganda, dude. You're not addressing the issue. You're just pushing force-free, positive-only propaganda bullshit and trying to stop, and me and Jeff Gelman, we don't get along, so it's not like I'm, supporting him. But Jeff Gelman threw a damn bath towel at a dog that lasted a millisecond. Victoria Stillwell hung a dog in the air for who the hell knows an hour. Zach George did too. Jean Donaldson did too. And so did Dr. Ian Dunbar. And you didn't say jack shit. That makes you a hypocrite, dude. A damn hypocrite. And a piece of shit. Excuse my language. I'm freaking passionate about this crap, and I can't stand people that are going around bullying people because your words have actions, dude. When you say this shit about banning tools, that's how me and my colleagues, you push people out there that go on and give us death threats and make fun of my kids and shit just because I'm saving a dog's life. I don't even know these people. But that's the positive only force-free people out there. It's well documented if you ever want it. I have the police reports going down to the damn police station to file for the death threats. Thanks, Steve. That's because of your bullshit trying to say that the tools are hurting the dogs. You freaking moron. Cesar Millan refused to attend. Going back to Cesar Millan. Deflection. The old deflection technique, dude. You're a deflector. You did not answer not one of my freaking questions on any of the videos that I put together for you to review. As a customer of yours, you should have had the respect to me to write me back a response of what I was asking you. Don't buy Steve Dale's books. He's a piece of shit. He will not respond back to you if you have a question, even if it's something in disagreement. I don't expect anybody to always agree with me. I don't agree with a lot of people, but I will give them the time and day and answer their questions with science. So what Steve is saying with his science, he's bringing up science bullshit. It's his science. It's not actual science. Because in the videos I sent him, Victoria and Zach and Jean Donaldson, they never used positive reinforcement. It was this tiny. This tiny. The rest of it was all negative reinforcement, positive punishment, and negative punishment. But no, he has to, they're saying it's force-free and positive only, and they think that you guys are a bunch of morons out there as the public. I'm here to help you, and I'm only here to talk about science and facts. That's it, man. We're not sitting here pushing propaganda. All right? Let's continue to go here. Where'd it go? This is where I say I highlighted. I don't call myself a dog trainer. Oh my God. Years ago, blah, blah, blah. He goes, point is, I'm always open to communicating with others, but also I go by what is most humane and what science indicates. So Steve, before I end this, the challenge is I will come on your show if you want to talk science, and I will educate you and your supporters. But you have to take the tinfoil hats off, all right? Secondly, we will talk science, and I would want to watch the videos of your colleagues and your friends that you don't want to critique, which makes you a hypocrite. All right, so you're not policing anything. You're just pushing propaganda. And I will critique balanced dog trainers too. I don't give a crap. And we will talk the science behind it. Why they're using negative reinforcement, why they're using positive punishment, why they're using negative punishment, and why they're using positive reinforcement. I'll explain that to you. But you did not have you didn't have the courage to respond back to explain where those quadrants were in those videos I sent you, okay? And you deflected to try to say you tried to get Cesar Millan's show banned. That makes you a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit. You tried to go after that man's family to ban his damn TV show? For what? Because you don't agree with the tools he's using? Then for fuck sure you would freaking try to ban Victoria Stillwell and Zach George. For surely. Because look at the damn videos I sent you then, man. Stop bullshitting around. Man up. Don't be a coward, because right now you're a coward. You're a coward in everybody's eyes that's seen the stuff I posted about you. Just asking questions. I wasn't bashing you. I was not happy with you for stopping people from having seminars. This is America. If somebody wants to go to a seminar and pay money to go to a seminar, let them go. But you're not stopping Zach George and Victoria Stillwell seminars. And they're the ones hanging dogs 3-4 feet off the ground, dragging dogs down the street as they're screaming. They're the ones hurting dogs, and you haven't said a damn word about it. So that makes you a hypocrite and a coward to try to stand up to your colleagues. So my challenge is out there to Steve. Reach out to me. You have my email address. If you want to do something and do a podcast, I have no problem doing it. I have no problem doing it. And I would want to put the video footage. Everything has to be on video. I don't want to hear no bullshit study. I don't give a crap about anything written in the damn books. Because force-free and positive-only propaganda has paid those veterinarians to write that bullshit. I'm not going to deal with it. We're going to go off of video footage. All right? All right, everyone. Take care. I'm sorry. I thought Steve was going to actually write back his customer, myself, and respond about the videos that I asked him to respond to. But he deflected. He ran like no pun intended, a dog with his tail between his legs and took off for the hills and didn't want to respond to it. And he says that he's not even a dog trainer. And he wants to tell you how to dog train. So then that means that anybody could do anything then. Tell police officer how to police. We're going to tell a military generals how to be a general. We're going to do it just because we have a passion for it. I watched Platoon once. I should be able to tell a general what to do. That's Steve Dale's mentality. Bullshit. Bullshit, dude. I'm sorry for cursing. I can't stand that bullcrap, man. I thought the guy was going to respond and have some kind of courage in his day. He doesn't. He's a coward. Take care, everyone.